Hey guys, I'm really nervous. But yeah, let's get to it. So welcome to my channel. Welcome to my first ever sit down video. For you guys who have seen the vlog, thank you for watching it. So this is actually my first official video. My name is Rishongile Malomani. I was born in Malamlele. Malamlele, it's a township in Limpopo province. I'm going to talk much about my educational background. When I was in grade 9, right, everyone was doing science. I was very good in like business studies and stuff like that, but because everyone was doing science, it made sense for me to do science. So I did science. I think I was not too bad. I wasn't too bad because I remember I got to the top 10 at some point of my life. So yeah, I wasn't too bad. And then that's where I did my high school. So when I was in high school, I did not know what I wanted to do in varsity. Also, I'm the first child to my mother. Being the firstborn, you don't have a lot of you don't have like a big sister who's going to tell you, okay, varsity is like this, varsity is like that, these are the subjects that you need to apply for. You get what I'm saying? Like, I did not have that. So I was the first one, and the only information that I had was with my peers at school. I was part of this program called SASTA, where they gave us this booklet. I remember this booklet. I think it was like blue, and it had all disciplines of engineering. And the discipline that interested me there was biomedical engineering. So from grade 10 and grade 11, I wanted to do biomedical engineering until I think I got to grade 12. Yes. So I was grade 10 and grade 11. I was gonna go to UCT to do biomedical engineering. I went to VITS, I think for like, like those cool programs that we have. And I asked about biomedical engineering, and it seemed like this hard. You had to get like APS of 47, I think at that 49 or 47.
But when I calculated, you had to get like 7 A's. Like, I realized this is not...
It was around March or April. It's April, I'm in my matric year. This thing that I've always wanted for the past 2 years is not gonna work. I need to come up with a second solution, like another alternative. And that's where problems started, right? And at that point, I remember I was always looking at university brochures. I had no idea what to do. I had no idea what to study. And it was now June. Like, when June comes, there's nothing you can do. At that point, you need to make a decision, right? So the second best thing from biomedical engineering was medical science. Medical science was more or less, it was kind of similar to, but not similar as in it's still medical stuff, but really here you're just dealing with biological stuff and not really with the technical and the physical and machinery that comes with biomedical engineering. So that's what happened. I applied for medical sciences at the University of Pretoria, biochemistry at the University of Free State, and then I applied for another course. I forgot the name of the course at the University of Johannesburg. That was just like a diploma course, like I was just a precaution in case I don't get a bachelor pass. I need to have at least like something. I cannot just stay home. Like my mother and getting out of home, those are my two metric motivation. So I applied, and the reason why I simply applied for those courses was because there was nothing else that I thought I could do. Like I had run out of options, I was running out of time, and I had to make a decision. Fast forward, around August, I met this lady. She told me about careers in health sciences. I was like, oh, I don't know anything about health science. I didn't apply. She was like, no, pharmacy is one of the best courses you can actually study because you guaranteed a job. It's a professional career. I was like, oh, okay. And also there's a lot of money there. The jobs are a lot. I was like, oh, okay. I'll do that. She's like, I studied microbiology and things did not go well for me. Like, it's hard to find a job with an academic degree. I was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, let me apply for pharmacy. And remember, it's August. By then I realized that shucks, like most institutions are closed. The only university that was still open for pharmacy was Rhodes University. I applied at Rhodes University, and unfortunately my maths marks, I think I had like 40 something for maths in grade 11. My maths marks were low, but then at the end of the year my maths mark, like everything was above 65 that I got, right? But unfortunately Rhodes was like, they're now full, they can take me for the next year, and I was not willing to stay at home. I did so well in high school. I had like 4 distinctions, but there was no university for me. I remember at the University of Free State, they did accept me, but I did not want to do biochemistry anymore because this lady had told me that microbiology and biochemistry are not good subjects to study, because like there are few jobs and it's just hard. And at that point, all I wanted to do was to do pharmacy. In the University of Pretoria, I did not get accepted for medical science. I don't know why, but then I was accepted for biological sciences and agriculture. I was like, I don't want to do something I don't know what this is. I'm not doing it. And so I was at home and I was crying. I remember I would cry every day because here I was, my marks were good, but with no university. I don't know what I want, like I don't know what to do. And I remember my aunt came to my home and she advised us to go to the University of Limpopo. So fast forward, we went to the University of Limpopo. I had never applied at the University of Limpopo. I did not have the application form, but by the grace of God, there was my grandmother. She, like, I thank her. Like, I think she kickstarted my academic career because she was an academic. So I met her and I stayed at her house for about 3 days. I was busy with the application. Imagine 3 days, 3 good days, late application. And remember, I had somebody who was helping me. But after those 3 days, I was admitted to do medical sciences at the University of Limpopo. It's something that I had applied for at the University of Pretoria, right? But at the same time, I did not know anybody who's done medical science. It was just a new thing. It was something that I was doing. So now we are accepted medical science, we do medical science, and when I got to medical science, one thing that I realized that most of my classmates were people that actually wanted to do medicine, but they were not accepted in medicine. So because of their marks and because of space. So then they opted for medical science. And doing medical science was hard. It was hard because the degree itself was not easy. It was hard because there were no promises of job opportunities. And remember, when you don't come from like a home where everything is set for you, the one thing you want is, after this degree, I'm going to get a job so that I can start my life. But with medical science, I think it was more of a game of faith that, okay, I don't know what's going to happen to me, but hopefully when I finish this, something good is gonna happen, like I'm gonna get a job or something along those lines, right? So I completed my degree, I did well, my parents came, and yeah, it was nice. Graduation was superb. We forgot all the stresses, right? But final year medical science was also stressful because now the only thing you can apply for are internships that you don't know anybody who's ever received this internship. right? The only positive thing that we had were people that did their masters, that went to other universities to pursue like other degrees like masters. Other people went to do medicine and stuff like that. And that's when you realize, yeah, you know what, all the stress, all the doubts that you've had since first year until now, it's actually real. Like, there aren't job opportunities out there, you know. And I think I applied, I remember when I was doing my final year, I applied for 3 master's programs, which was bio, informatics, and genetic counseling, and forensic science, right? And I'm gonna explain all that in another video. But having the decision, so I was accepted for all of them by the grace of God, and I had to choose. Like, choosing was also, yeah, a story for another day. But I decided to come, you know what, I'm going to the University of Cape Town, I'm gonna do forensic science, I'm gonna be a forensic scientist. And in 2017, that's when I came to UCT, and that's when I enrolled for biomedical forensic science. And from biomedical forensic science, this video is just gonna be too long, so I'm just gonna fast forward everything. In 2018, I got a job as a forensic scientist, and which was something that I had prayed for. It's something that I really have prayed for. It's something that I really wanted, but unfortunately, I was not done with my studies. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do both. So in 2017, I did my first year. In 2018, it was supposed to be my second year. I got a job in the middle of the year. I went to work, and I was now working and studying. And in that working and studying, I realized how not so easy it is to actually work and study at the same time. But it's chilled. I did that, and yeah, the rest is history. So that is my academic story, right? And coming back to the reason why I started this channel, it's because throughout, remember I told you guys from when I was in grade 9, throughout all that, there were important decisions that have impacted my life up to today. That my life is the way that it is today because of the decisions that I made in grade 9, right? And I feel like it's not just in grade 9, but now, even now as an adult, there's so many decisions that I've made, good, bad decisions, that I feel like if I had a big sister, if I had somebody who was like, okay, Shongi, here, this is how life is, right? When you get to university, this is what you should do. This will help your chances of getting a job. Or when you get your first pay, this is what you need to do with your first pay. This is how you need to manage your money. This is how you need to make your decisions in life. You know, if I had that go-to person to be like, okay, now that I have a job, do you think I should buy a car or a house first, right? Now that I'm done with my honors, do you think I should look for a job or should I do my masters? You know, all those things, I feel like we don't know. We just go blindly. And sometimes it's information that other people have, that if only there was someone who would sit down with us and tell us, okay, this is the way that you should go. This is how things work. If you go this way, this are the chances. Like, obviously we don't know what the future holds, but sometimes, right, you know that if you decide to go this way, then this is what's going to happen to you. So all I'm saying with this channel is that let us engage with each other. Let us help each other to make the right decisions. I remember a friend of mine actually asked me if they should go to work or they should continue with their postgraduate studies, right? Let us help each other to, what are the benefits of working? What are the benefits of postgraduate? What does the job market want? If only I had somebody who would actually just guide me, tell me, and just advise me. Someone who we could actually engage with. Okay, now that I'm 25 years old, what should I be investing in? Now that I'm done with my education, what should I do? Should I consider going overseas? What should I do? So that's the one thing that it's always going on in my mind, you know, the decisions that we make. I mean, I'm sure you probably heard about how young people have gotten into so much debt just after getting their first job. Like, I believe nobody wants that, but because you were not aware, right? Like, so many people even end up paying debts that they're not supposed to pay just because they do not have the information, they didn't have the right information. And that is what I want to try and solve with this channel. For us, let us go into a journey. Let us talk about the real issues that are affecting us as young adults. What is it that we need to do? How do we navigate this life? And how can we move forward? You know, how do we help each other? So I really hope you guys are gonna come with me. I hope you guys are gonna engage with me. I hope we're actually really going to talk about real issues that affect us as young people. And also there is going to be vlogs. I love vlogging. Like, that's why my first video was a vlog. I love it. Vlogging. I enjoy video. I've been talking a lot, but yeah, guys, that's just what this channel is about. So I'd really appreciate the engagement. Let's talk about it. Let us help each other. And yeah, I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, and yeah, peace. Hey guys, so yeah, that's my story. Please let me know in the comments below what you liked about this video. What did you study? What are you looking forward to? Just send me some love, and even if it's just a heart, and I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for believing in me, for believing in this channel. And yeah, hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.